Fish on! Oh, oh. That's a good one. Woo!
Well, the bait was in here, loaded with smelt and stuff. So this is Checo Point right here. You notice that once we got away from the influence of the river, how much this calmed down, how nice it is. There's no wind right now. The smoke over there from the mill is still going offshore because of the wind from the river. This is all calm. Bird Island's right ahead of us, and then House Rock, and that's where we're gonna have the best lingcod fishing and rockfish. It doesn't get as much pressure as right here, so we're gonna have a lot higher quality fish up there. So, lingcod in Oregon is open year-round. That's about a 26-incher, 27-incher. That's about the average size of these males that are guarding the nest. You're allowed 2 per day. They have to be at least 22 inches long to keep. These size here, these little 6-7 pounders, these are by far the best tasting ones. They have real nice fillets. This is about a 4-year-old fish, 3-year-old fish. Prime fillets off of this. A real good size to keep. Real simple rig that we're using. A banana weight, that's a 5-ouncer. We have a octopus hook and a treble hook. We want to get these lings. So picking the first hook, putting it through the mouth of the fish. This is a slip tie rig. Just taking the back hook and digging that right into the back of the fish. And then with the bait button, with this rough water, we don't have to worry about the bait coming off because of the turbulence here. That bait button on there is going to hold that nose snug. That way it doesn't get all twisted up when it goes down. So what's happening, we're in about 60 feet of water. The lingcod have all come into the shallow water right now from 60 feet to 40 feet to spawn. And each nest has several males, which are going to be in that 22 to 28-inch range. They're guarding the nest. And the bigger females can be up to 30 or 40 pounds. So we're trying to get some of these males that are guarding the nest. When they see this herring go down there, they're going to remove it. So they're going to attack it. Some people get concerned that you're fishing on spawning fish and on the lingcod that are guarding the nest, but the typical nest has half a dozen to 8 to maybe a dozen smaller lings in there guarding it. So the ones that don't get a chance to spawn, they still get in on the action by helping guard the nest, and we're going to take a few of them out of there. So aside from targeting the lingcod, this is to mainly get the rockfish. We're allowed 2 lingcod a person, and we're allowed 7 rockfish a person. So this is going to be more likely to catch the rockfish. So this is just a shrimp fly and flutter jig. Now these herring, you can just let them dangle down and they'll grab them. Plus there's a lot of action from the boat. The flutter jig, you actually want to get that spinning rod some action. We're a little bit deeper now, so we may need to shallow it up.
Lunker Junkies TV is brought to you by Bymark. Get ready for your season. Cascade Farm and Outdoors. ProCure Bait Sense. All natural bait scents and cures. Shasta Tackle. Luring you to the best of fishing. Yakima Bait Company. Home of the rooster tail. Bait Buttons. Because presentation matters. Umpqua Marine and Boats, built by fishermen for fishermen. And B&R Tackle, manufacturers of the steelhead holy worm. The Real Tech, Hypnotic Customs, and Oregon Fishing Adventure. Hey, summer's finally showing up. Don't forget to swing into your local buy market. Check out all the great deals they got coming up on all the products you need to get out there and enjoy the nice warm summer months. And if you're in Coos Bay or Walla Walla, swing in and check out one of the 2 new Cascade Farm and Outdoor stores. Much bigger sporting goods section, farm, outdoor supplies and materials, all at the same great low prices you've come to expect from Buy Mart. Check it out. Procure Bait Scents, the #1 choice of any serious angler for bait scents and cures. Made with 100% natural ingredients and the only scent with a full money-back guarantee. Whether you are fishing inland or offshore, Procure products give you a huge advantage on a wide variety of species. Make sure you have Procure in your box and watch your catch rate action explode. Hypnotic Customs Design and Graphics, located in Medford, Oregon. Custom auto highlights, custom vehicle wraps, boat wraps and logo design, business signs and lettering for your trucks and equipment, shirts and jersey design and printing, plus a whole lot more. Give Jason or Kim Beer a call for all your design and graphics needs at 541-690-1026. Shasta Tackle. Unlike the old salmon attractors and baits that spin in a rhythm, the Shasta Tackle sling blades and wiggle hoochie's erratic behavior trigger salmon to crash on it out of instinct. And for you trout and kokanee anglers, check out the full line of Shasta Tackle lake trolling gear. Tackle used to catch a world record kokanee over 9 pounds.
Dang, you're tagged out.
Make sure you have the Shasta Tackle advantage in your arsenal the next time you hit the water.
Hey guys, Randy Wells, Lunker Junkies TV. You see me in a few episodes here and there, and in case you didn't know, I'm also a full-time fishing guide in both Oregon and Alaska. In Alaska, you can visit my website at fishsewardalaska.com. Based out of Seward, chasing halibut, lingcod, rockfish, and salmon. We're also based out of Southern Oregon in the fall for fall salmon and winter steelhead fishing, OregonFishingAdventure.com. Check it out. If you'd ever like to do a great fishing trip, let me know. Now stay tuned for more Lunker Junkies TV.
Well, this Lamaglass rod sure does have some action on it.
It has a lot of backbone to it.
A lot of backbone, yeah.
There he is. That's a nice lingcod right there. Okay, stop reeling.
Stop reeling. Okay.
There we go. Look at that.
Beautiful. Thank you, Andy.
Look at that sluggo in the mouth. That
Green one.
That a greener, isn't it?
Yep.
Sluggo.
That's a good fish, Daryl. Good job.
Thank you. I'll make some nice tight tables there.
So, Daryl, if you look at that fish close, you can see it's green. This is actually going to have green fillets on it. When you cook them, they're going to turn white again, but that's a prime lingcod. That's about 10 pounds. Just beautiful shape. Nice, fat, and healthy. And I don't know if this one was guarding a nest or it's a little bit deeper water, so this may have been one that spawned and it's decided to go back to the deeper water.
That's beautiful looking fish.
It's been eating octopus. You can see the octopus in its mouth right there.
Wow. Instead of the other colors.
I was talking to the fish checker about it, and they didn't know if it was the depth or the diet or what. In Alaska, we catch very few that are green. Here, about one in 5 is green.
I'll be darned.
I'm going to actually pull that octopus out, and we're going to send that back down for bait, and we're going to catch another lingcod with it.
Okay, sounds good.
So we just got lucky right there. That last lingcod we caught just threw up a baby octopus, which is about the best bait you can get for lingcod. So we're going to combine that with that herring and put it down there. The octopus don't stay on the hook really good once the lingcod have eaten them. So we're going to use the bait button and put that on there. We don't want to lose the bait. So this is going to guarantee that bait button on there is going to hold that bait on there snug so it doesn't fall off. And you're going to send this back down. You're going to catch another lingcod probably as soon as it gets down to the bottom.
Okay, here we go.
I think I had a nickel. I think I did. got there? Ah, another nice rockfish. He hit the fruit fly, didn't he?
Yeah, that's a little bit of a smaller one, but
So when I get down to the bottom, do I want to jig a couple times and then set the hook? Oh, hey, there's fish on. There's fish.
on that side, we got a rockfish on that side.
Yeah, there's a fish. Oh, he's cute.
A little blue rockfish?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and just let that go.
That's a good start.
Nice little blue rockfish. So there's a high spot here that comes up to about 50 feet, and there was a pretty good school of fish on it. So the current's gonna bring us this way. We're gonna drift back over, and you've got one right there.
There's a fish on.
Yep. There he is. Doesn't feel very big, but he's a fish.
It's a green ling, which is gonna make a good lingcod bait. So we just caught a kelp greenling on one of our jigs, and that's about as good of a lingcod bait as you can get. So we're gonna send this guy back down alive and see if we can get a big lingcod on it. We're gonna use the same rig that we're using with the herring. Just gonna shove the top hook through its mouth. We're actually gonna close his mouth. This back hook. We don't want to lose him either, so we're going to put a bait button on there. So that's going to help hold that on there. So you're going to lower that down to the bottom, and you're going to reel up the field cranks. You're still going to feel that fish swimming around, so just ignore that, because when it's a lingcod on there, you're going to know something's going on. That rod is going to be real heavy. Just let them feed it. A lot of times they're not hooked, so it's a hitchhiker, so you're just going to reel up slow, and then we're going to gaff that fish before it even knows what's going on.
Just don't let it break the water.
Yeah, don't let the head out of the water. Ideally, we want that to be about 5 feet from the bottom. So a territorial lingcod guarding a nest or a hungry lingcod are both going to eat that.
Okay. So the lingcod's not going to actually get hooked on it. He's just going to hold on to it.
We hope the treble hook hooks it, but a lot of times they just grab onto the side and latch on, and they're not going to let go until
Kinda like a gator.
Yeah. On that,
That's good.
wait, we're just going to set him there for a second.
Still got yours on, Bill? Just hit the bottom and it just grabbed immediately.
He's fighting like a lingcod because he's taking line and staying deep.
There he goes. Howdy, Bill? That is a good fighting fish there. One worth getting. You got him behind you, in front of you. Still got him?
Now we're in deeper water here, so these are fish that have probably spawned and then moved back to that deeper water.
Now, this one took several runs.
Yeah, you got a good one. You got one of these big trophy things that we're after.
Okay, there's my leader.
Okay.
There's that lingcod. That's a big lingcod right there. Look at the size of that.
There we go.
On the octopus.
All right, that octopus worked out. Was held on by that bait button to make sure it didn't fall off. Awesome.
And there's a fish on there, Daryl.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do real fast, there's some scissors back by you. We got another fish on there.
Nope.
I need some scissors fast.
Boy, that was a strong fish.
Still got it.
Still there?
What?
Still got him on?
Oh, he's on the gaff.
Oh,
Looks like you got a pretty good one up there.
Yeah, they hit on, and they've been pulling pretty good. Here they
Oh,
are.
look at that. You got 1, 2. Look, there's 3 on there.
3 blacks.
Look at that. 3 nice blues.
Blues, yeah.
That's what, you know, when you catch them 3 at a time, that's pretty darn good. Just a few minutes ago, we caught a lingcod and it had some octopus that it threw up. So we put that on there. We used the bait button to keep it from falling off. And then we got a double. We had a lingcod on both sides of the boat. And that's a beauty that Bill just got. That's over 15 pounds, close to 20 pounds.
Beautiful fish.
Go ahead and weigh that. That was on that octopus that we put on your rod after the other fish threw it up.
Yeah.
And the one that, the other one of the double, that's not a shabby fish either. And then the best part of it, these 2 lingcod just threw up 2 more octopus. So we're gonna catch 2 more.
We're in good shape.
18-pound lingcod right there.
All right.
So nothing wrong with that. That's a big fish, but still a good eater size. Looks like you got another triple on there. Those are all blue rockfish. So, you know, here's something interesting. This was the rig that we took the rooster tail instead of one of the shrimp flies, and these aren't very big fish, but the biggest one of these 3, blues a lot of times are smaller, did go for the rooster tail. So we were just playing around to see if a rooster tail, if we could catch one on a rooster tail, and by golly, the biggest one of the 3 right there. These guys look like they're still in pretty good shape, so let them swim off. There we go, he's gone.
Hey, summer's finally showing up. Don't forget to swing into your local buy market. Check out all the great deals they got coming up on all the products you need to get out there and enjoy the nice warm summer months. And if you're in Coos Bay or Walla Walla, swing in and check out one of the 2 new Cascade Farm and Outdoor stores. Much bigger sporting goods section, farm, outdoor supplies and materials, all at the same great low prices you've come to expect from Buy Mart. Check it out. Procure Bait Scents, the #1 choice of any serious angler for bait scents and cures. Made with 100% natural ingredients and the only scent with a full money-back guarantee. Whether you are fishing inland or offshore, Procure products give you a huge advantage on a wide variety of species. Make sure you have Procure in your box and watch your catch rate action explode. Don't throw aside those nice reels when they start having problems. Instead, send them to the Reel Tech. John Strank of the Reel Tech is a highly skilled and knowledgeable reel technician. He will go through your reels, replace worn out parts, and get them up and running like new, as well as perform much needed maintenance on all of your fishing reels. Just box them up, ship them to the Reel Tech, and he will complete all work requested and ship them back to you in a timely fashion. Give John a call at 541-324-0346. Shasta Tackle. Unlike the old salmon attractors and baits that spin in a rhythm, the Shasta Tackle sling blades and wiggle hoochie's erratic behavior trigger salmon to crash on it out of instinct. And for you trout and kokanee anglers, check out the full line of Shasta Tackle lake trolling gear. Tackle used to catch a world record kokanee over 9 pounds. Dang, you're tagged out. Make sure you have the Shasta Tackle advantage in your arsenal the next time you hit the water. The Angler Series boat, built by Umpqua Marine, is built for fishermen by fishermen. The open design with rigid gunnels and hardened 6061 chines creates a very durable and secure boat for the rivers, bays, and lakes. We have many options, such as a crab pot puller without any additional bracing needed. The boat has been designed to provide the quality that is expected from fishermen and anglers alike at an affordable price. The Angler Series comes in 15 and 17-foot lengths. Custom boats can be built to order up to 23 feet. If it's a drift boat you're looking for, check out the Umpqua Marine Drifter. Our drift boats are unmatched by any other drift boat in the industry for rowability, functionability, fishability, and accessibility. Our customized McKinsey-style design, which incorporates a progressive rake and wide flare on the sides, will help keep you dry in even the roughest waters of the Pacific Northwest. Our design enables quicker turns and easier rowing experience.
Exactly what you did, I'll come back off. 70 feet. There's a fish on.
We got one fish on, just dropped in.
They threw a jig out here and immediately hit it. See what we got.
A little blue. Let's go ahead.
Couple little blues. Yep.
These are caught in shallow water, so those are right fine. Just let them go. You got two nice blacks right there, Daryl. Two nice black rockfish.
Oh, that's beautiful. Caught them on the going down. Just drifted.
Yeah, a couple nice
wow.
fish.
Nice fish. There was one more hook left though.
Look at that. Look at all the bait fish in there in his mouth.
Man, that's something else.
That sometimes will affect the bite where there's so much bait that it's hard to get them.
That's a good nice size.
Yeah, both of these are nice sized black rockfish. That's the kind that you want to get. And it fought so much that you thought it was a ling.
I did.
So nice black rockfish. You do have to be careful about these spines right here. You don't want to get hit by them. You know, I always grab them by the mouth. That kind of stuns them, but you don't want to get poked. You can get there's bacteria that can get into a cut from those that'll lead to a pretty serious infection. So the last rockfish we caught took one of our grubs off, so I'm gonna put another one on. One of the plastics we use are these Zoom Fluke. I get these at Bimart. They're made for bass fishing, but they work really well for these rockfish. It's surprising, you know, how well they work considering you look at them and you don't think there's a lot of action off of there, but it wiggles around a lot. And you notice that those fish just threw up a bunch of smelt, and that matches the smelt pretty good in the water. So that's why these work so good, the Zoom Fluke.
Just barely hooked.
Don't look them out of the water.
Okay.
You might be looking small. So here's this one we measured that he's just barely too small. He's about 21.5 inches, so we're not gonna risk it. We're gonna let it go. There he goes. You got one?
Yeah, it was pulling hard. Yeah, I got some.
That's a ling. That's a nice ling.
So right here we're off at Checo Point, 50 feet of water right next to the rocks. It's a pretty nice calm day, so we're able to get here. A lot of times it's too rough to get over here. There's the top shot, so now it's the mono. The fish should be coming. There he is, coming down from the deep. That's a nice lingcod.
Yeah.
We'll take that. And the hook just came out. Look at that.
Yeah, you were right.
Wow.
So, nice fish. Probably about 26 inches. Brookings has the best lingcod fishing on the Oregon coast, mainly because it has the safest crossing into the ocean and the calmest water. The lingcod fishing is open year-round, and because we have so many days that we can get out there, we catch more lingcod than the rest of the coast. This is one of the green lingcod where it has green meat, so even though this meat is green right now, when it cooks up it'll turn nice and white. Take the rib bones out here, so it's a boneless, skinless fillet. So the pin bones there, so completely bone-free fillet.
If you'd like to have a great fishing trip like we had today, give Captain Andy Martin a call at 541-813-1082 or look him up online at wildriversfishing.com.
The Roostertail is America's most versatile spinner, and the reasons are really twofold. Number one, it comes in a wide array of sizes, all the way from 1/24 up to 1 ounce, so every size is covered. The other thing is the Rooster Tail's unique blade. It's a semi-willow leaf blade. That means you can cast and retrieve it at fast speeds when you're prospecting for fish, but then slow it down and retrieve slowly once you find concentrations of fish and you're trying to encourage them to bite. Rooster Tail comes also in a huge array of finishes, from black and browns and greens that you might use for trout, up to a bright pink, a glitter pink that's a popular one for coho. Available in a single pack and a 3 and 6 pack.
Lunker Junkies TV is brought to you by Mark. Get ready for your season. Cascade Farm and Outdoors. Procure Bait Sense. All natural bait scents and cures. Shasta Tackle. Luring you to the best of fishing. Yakima Bait Company. Home of the Rooster Tail. Bait Buttons. Because presentation matters. Umpqua Marine and Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen. And B&R Tackle. Manufacturers of the Steelhead Holy Worm. The Real Tech. Hypnotic Customs. An Oregon fishing adventure.
Born to be fishermen. We were born to be fishermen. So come along with me on Lunker Junkies. On Lunker Junkies. We're Lunker Junkies.